Okay, Columbia, Missouri. It's Dennis McKay, and I'm back just to show you. It won't take very long, but what I'm going to do is show you what the result of my cooking the sweet potatoes was. Last week, when I was here last time, I had already had sweet potatoes cooked and mashed already. They had been frozen, and I'd set them out to thaw, and that's how I prepared my sweet potatoes last week. But just earlier today, I put them in the oven, and as I mentioned, after the workout, I took them out. Now, these are cooling, I guess. And they're a little sticky because the juice, wow, they're really juicy. The juice comes out of the wrapping paper here and makes the outsides of them sticky. But I just want to try to show you, if I can, just how juicy these sweet potatoes are. Let's see here if I can get this off a good way. I don't know. I don't know if you can see that very well, but these are really moist. Oh. I'm actually shaking the foil off here, shaking the juice from the foil. Maybe you can see that falling into the bowl there. If I've got the camera positioned right, you will. Maybe not. If not this one, maybe the next one. Your hands get really sticky because these really are sweet. And when I finish here, I'll get the rest of it. You can see. I mean, you can squeeze that, and it's just really juicy. I think that is a result of the slow baking. I'm not a chef, so I don't know for sure, but I don't know if you can see just how moist and easily these cut up. This is how I do this. Typically, I'll slice them up, and I leave the skins on. You can peel the skins off if you want, but as I heard growing up most of my life, and I'm sure you probably did too, you probably heard that the skin is the healthiest part of the potato, whether it's a regular potato or a sweet potato. So I like to cut these up with the skins on, and you know, you can look these up. Look up the nutritional value of sweet potatoes. They're not very high in calories. They are the calories they do have are mostly made up of carbohydrates, like most foods anyway. Most vegetables and most fruits. So, okay, there's one that I've got chopped up, and I'll get this spoon here, which is good for mashing, I think. And I'll just go through here. I'll kind of hold this up maybe so you can see. Just go through here and mash these a little more. That's pretty good for that one. The next one I usually cut these up based on size. So I'll put the bigger one in first and then move down to the small ones. Now I've got three more over there that are actually bigger than these three. I took these out a little sooner than I took those out, simply because these were finished faster because they were smaller in size. Now let's see if I can show you. Wow, yeah, this is going to be juicy. Okay. Hopefully you can see that. I'm just going to let this run right off into the bowl. I don't know, can you see all the juice coming off of that? I even got some on my countertop here. That's okay, because I'm sure there'll be a lot more to clean up later. So I'm just going to cut this one up. Maybe you can see how easily this one cuts up also. is as good as baby food. You know, you see those baby food jars, you know, sweet potatoes and different things, peas and stuff like that. I think this is probably better. I'm sure there's a special formula for baby food, but this is kind of what it reminds me of. But it's really good. It's really healthy, and I want to go for the last one. Go ahead and go for it. Take this foil here, peel it off, because I've got some juice on this little piece of foil that I put down after I took these three out, and I'm going to put that juice into the bowl too, because I don't know. I guess certain kinds of potatoes you want them to be, I mean, sweet potatoes, or potatoes, regular potatoes that I've seen at restaurants anyway, they're not moist and juicy, they're just hot. And, let's see. Oh yeah, this is going to be good too. So as you can see, let this roll right off. Try to get as much of that extra juice off of there that I can, off of the foil. I'll go ahead and pick this one up because look how shiny and juicy that is. See that? I'm going to take this knife and start chopping this up. Again, I'm sure you can find these kinds of potatoes. These are Japanese or Korean sweet potatoes in a lot of different health food stores. I haven't seen anything like this in like Walmart before, but I got these at Lee's Market downtown when I happened to be there earlier this week. In between appointments and running errands and things like that. And I'm going to get this softened up and smoothed out with the spoon, which you'll see just a second here. Now, there's not much juice on this piece of foil here, but you can see that little piece right there. See that? Just runs right off. Some over there. Anyway, I mean, this is much better and much healthier than the sweet potatoes that, you know, we would have had growing up for Thanksgiving. Just got to wash my hands off here for just a minute. It's really sticky. But wipe off the counter here a little bit. It's sticky potato juice there. All right. I'm going to go at these with the spoon, smooth this all out. Okay. And I'll show you how much of the sweet potatoes I use for my sweet potato, I'm not sure what to call it, casserole, pie, salad, sweet potato salad. I'll show you how much of it I use for each container, which is would be 1 day's worth of lunch for me, along with the yellow squash and carrots and ground turkey. So that looks pretty good. That's smoothed out pretty good. I don't know, what do you think? Okay. Now I'm going to get some containers here. And I try to buy enough sweet potatoes at a time so that I can cook, or so that I can prepare about 2 weeks or close to 2 weeks worth of meals, which would be 6 days or 12 days. That would be my 2 weeks. Let's see. This is my yellow container. It's again part of the 21-day fix, and this would be 1 yellow container. You have these different containers. There's green, red, blue, purple is for fruit, yellow is for carbohydrates, and orange is for healthy fats or dressings, I think. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to put these in here. Pack it in nice and tight. Get the most out of this yellow container, right? Because when you eat healthy, one thing you'll learn whenever you decide to make a lifestyle change, when you've decided that you are ready for a solution to your eating habits and activity habits, making a lifestyle change that's going to benefit you in the long term, you'll see that you can eat a lot more food. That's good for you. It doesn't mean it has to taste bad. I mean, I would stack this up against anything, even a dessert, So this looks like it's packed in pretty good, I think. Just going to make sure here. So, let's see. Yeah, I could probably get the lid on this. In the guide it says you can put as much in as you can fit and still get the lid on. So here's the lid. Let's take a look here. Yeah, that's good. This amount of sweet potatoes is good. So I'm going to dump this in to my container here, or actually I can just spoon it out. I'm going to get a spoon from here. And as you can see, just like last week, although I had the sweet potatoes that had been frozen, I've got my sweet potatoes in here. I'll spread this around a little bit. In here, in the container. And now, it's ready for the yellow squash, the carrots, and the ground turkey, and it's Thanksgiving Day all over again, every day, for as many days as you buy sweet potatoes for. Okay. If you have any questions about nutrition, about the 21-day fix, if you have any questions about workouts that I could design specifically for you through Mobile Fitness Solutions, please click the link to the side and send me a message, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks a lot, Columbia.